You ever talk to our ones?
Thanks for sharing your DIY habits. Thanks for sharing your savage food.
All right, my guy, we're gonna do some social media training real quick. So first, we're gonna do a quick little review, kind of what we covered yesterday. Just some of the hot topics we just race. First, you're saying the most important piece is the delivery checklist, right? Yeah. So doing that. I'm actually might think that I can look at the ACC Facebook. If not, I'll get make it for us here. I think we should have one. But what's our delivery checklist? After the person gets the after they get the car. Add them on Facebook. Add them on Facebook. Absolutely. Main thing, add them on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Try to give us a little review on. Pretty much, we add them on Facebook. Try to get them to get a good review for us. Mm-hmm. Try to get them to take a picture. Mm-hmm. Submit that to try to copy it, send that to Google. Yep, one on Google. We're gonna top it off with it. I ain't think I got the whole thing. Yeah, we got one from here. It's hard to find, yeah. We got one here. You got one, Tom. We got one. I'm Chattanooga. The thing we were looking for. Chattanooga? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's just hard to find. Like it's here. Let me. It's got 1,400 likes on it. Tag y'all in it. Make sure whenever they do their reviews or whatever, make sure they mention me. Absolutely, always mention you. That's the key thing, right? And of course, we do the live video with them, kind of just getting their tagging in that video and just really doing like getting to say their piece about it, all kind of stuff. All right, so strong. So what we're going to cover today is going to be going into marketplace. So marketplace, I'm getting the personal profile. That's my personal favorite. And I think that's where you build a business. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of really develop your brand, let folks know that, hey, I do this, they get to know you. Long term, that's going to give you the most success. But a quick shot in the arm, right? Getting the most leads right now, without spending any money whatsoever, is going to come directly from marketplace. So now marketplace, watch your phone real quick, bro. Marketplace fairly simple, right? You know where marketplace is though, right? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Boom, pull that out, go on your phone. Facebook marketplace. Pretty much as you scroll down, you see a whole bunch of stuff for sale. All right. You there? All right, so yes indeed. So boom, you know what I'm saying? Now I want you to click on go to the very top where it says sell, click sell. And then it should ask you like, what are you selling? Like a vehicle or something like that, right? Yes, so put vehicles. So you select the vehicles, and that should be asking you a shit ton of questions, right? Yeah. Okay. You the type, year, make, all that. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's going to eventually get to where you put your photos in there. You got to put the year, make, model, the condition, the exact mileage on there, the features that are on there, the color, the inside color, the outside. Then you got to put an exact price on it too, right? And the thing is, Facebook is partnered with Kelley Blue Book to where you can't just put like $1,000, $500 in. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll say, hey, that doesn't really fit with what Kelley Blue Book says that vehicle should be worth. You know what I'm saying? It's probably, it's going to kick out that post. So that's why I do not suggest that way to post a marketplace whatsoever. Okay? What I instead want you to do is go back to your homepage on Facebook. Just click home, go back to like your news feed and all that. And then, you're on an iPhone. So it should be in the bottom right, those three little lines, like your settings thing, right? Click that. You're going to go to, click where it says groups. Okay. At the very top right, your top somewhere, you should see where it says like, have a little search icon, like a little magnifying glass thing. Click on that and type in buy, sell, trade. Search groups? Yeah, search groups. Then you want to type in buy, sell, trade, Chattanooga. Yeah. And are you any of those groups at all?
These numbers are like, I'm in a lot of groups. I don't know if I'm in though. I'm in a lot of groups.
Honestly,
Like in real groups.
I'm looking for some stuff that's like, it's oriented around like buy, sell, trade. So buy, sell, trade. Just see if you sell something. So for the purposes of training, I'm going to use that group right now, right? So if you click under where it says, what are you selling? Let me turn this a little bit. What's up, y'all? Oh, I got comments? What? I don't know where it's coming from, YouTube or here. What's up, brother?
You told you was around me, gonna be good coming.
They coming through. All right, so inside that group, you click what are you selling, right? Now from here, look how much less we have to put in there, right? It's really the what are you selling? So that's going to be the year, make, and model, whatever vehicle you're posting. Then it's going to be the price, which I typically put anywhere from $500 to $1,000, and then the local zip code, and then you put in a little brief description. That's way easier than all that stuff you had to put on the other one, right? The best part about doing it this way is, again, it's a lot less time that you have to put into the post, but then you can share it to Marketplace just like it was anything else. So that's the way I see it.
So you can share it straight to it?
You can share it to Marketplace, and you can share it to other groups, right? So let's go through and make our first post, right? So first and foremost, you have a picture of the cars in your thing? All right. Now, when you were looking at Marketplace, one of the things that I'm actually pull it up. Come over here real quick and pull it up on this computer. I'm gonna screen share with you guys real quick. Share screen, entire screen, share screen. All right. When we go to Facebook, we go to Marketplace. Most more often than not, I borrow my password. Which page? Let's do this page. Sure. Nope. That's it. I changed it. I might be a board mission on that. Let's see if it's that one. God damn it. Okay, so maybe it's that should be it. Oh, okay, we in there. All right, so when we go to Marketplace here, as you scroll down, right, you see all these cards and stuff like that. Notice that, the price is going to be, so while the price does kind of stick out, the main thing that's really going to catch people's attention is going to be the photo itself, right? What you'll notice is that most people kind of take the same generic kind of photo, right? What they do is they kind of go from eye level angling down. And that's the most common sense angle. But the reality is that when you actually switch up the angle and go from the bottom angling up, right? Like here, I'll give you an example of one of my old posts here. So instead of doing this ugly shit here, right, what we instead want to do is go to, so I just got to go back. That's what's up. There you go. Okay. So I'm gonna go to my stuff. Where's my profile at? On my stuff. Marketplace. No, your account. Here we go. My listings. Okay. Instead, what we want to do, instead of that kind of boring angle from the top, we want to actually go down and angle up. So these are a lot of my old posts here. So, you know what I'm saying? This right here isn't a like crazy beautiful vehicle, right? Let me zoom in a little bit. It's a Ford Fusion, right? Even though you can't see the photo too well, there we go. That's a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you can't see the photo too well, that looks way better than just an average Ford Fusion, right? Guess what? I didn't do any editing, no fancy stuff like that. I literally just got down low. Instead of taking it from the top, angling down, I got down low and angled the camera up. That's going to give you that's going to give you a more dynamic photo. What I found is that when you use that angle right there, you get 7 times more responses. That's huge. Okay, just that little trick right there. Another thing that we want to make sure that we do as well is once we got a photo of a vehicle, let me zoom out real quick. Because not only do we do that, we want to make sure that we have a call to action on every single photo that we post. So this is a great example right here. All right. Well, basically, we've got, text Derek and then my phone number on it. You know what I'm saying? Why am I doing that? Because, again, most people who, you got to think, they're just like us. When it comes to marketplace, I want the information right now. I don't have to wait until you get off work or until you check your phone. I'm interested in this product. Let me get it right now. The best way to do that is probably to text that person, right? So make sure you always have a call to action. Will everybody text you? No. But the ones who do, you've kind of gotten over that hump, because what's the hardest place about working marketplace?
I ain't never been on it.
Oh, you never been? Okay. Well, the hardest thing is, bro, honestly, just getting somebody to give you their phone number. They want to ask all these questions, then, it takes forever to get their phone number. So for those who are really gung-ho enough and want to know information, boom, they can shoot you a text, and that's a lead right there. Because all you got to ask them, well, hey, I'm interested in the car. Perfect. What's your name? Boom. Put in the CRM. You know what I'm saying? That's like half the battle right there already completed. So every time you post a vehicle, you always want to make sure that you have a call to action on there, which is going to be basically your phone number, right? And something I do as well is we got a lot of little catchy slogans. Like on this one here, I did as low as $500 down. Now, of course, that program's kind of gone away, but still, I'll throw something out there that's going to catch people's attention, something that's provocative. You know what I'm saying? You hear job is your credit. Repos, okay. Bankruptcy, okay, right? You know what I'm saying? I throw that stuff in there, but I always make sure that the car is the star of the photo. Make sense?
Yeah.
So let me show you.
That angle, man. It's that skyline,
angle, bro.
It's the skyline instead of.
Makes the car look bigger too.
It does. It
You know,
does.
when you
It
do
makes
top
it
down,
way
it makes it
more
smaller.
dynamic.
It's like a complicated.
So, and that top down angle is actually least attractive. Let me stop sharing the screen here. That top down angle is actually the least attractive angle that you can use. So again, key thing on every single post that we make, right? Again, a photo. We make sure that you know what I'm saying. I'm a terrible artist, but basically you want to get it from the bottom and going up, right?
Is that a car?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. If you come from the side, like, yeah, this is the bumper here, and fuck y'all, man. All right. So then we want to make sure we have, you know what I'm saying, our phone number. This is key. A call to action on every single post right here, right? Clearly visible. You know what I'm saying? So they can see it, and they can basically take advantage of that information right there. And then if you want to, and I always make sure to have something to provide. Something catchy. Again, Larry Carson's done a great job. All these pretty much look the signs like it. You know what I'm saying? You can probably just literally pull stuff off of that right there. You're driving credit. Repos okay. Bankruptcy okay. You're approved. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to throw on there. As long as the car's got to be the main star. The main focus of the photo. All right? So once you do that, actually, let's go ahead and make one real quick. So pull out your phone for me. What's up, Duan? How you doing, bro? All right, so you're in the group still, right? Yeah. Okay, so what I want you to do is whatever vehicle you got on your phone, put the year, make, and model of that one in there, right? So you put like whatever 2016 Chevy Impala, whatever it is, and of course price. I always put, you know what I'm saying, like anywhere from 500 to like 2,000. The reason being is when folks
I still want to go out there and take something that angle out of it.
go ahead, bro. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock it out. Find one real quick and just take a photo. Oh, real quick too. You know what I'm saying? Other photos, right? I always take 3 photos. Okay, I take one from the so here's your car, right? Yeah, I'm a terrible artist. Whatever. I'll get you a good idea. Window, whatever. But here's the car here. What I always do is I take one from the back. I always take one from the front. And then what you want to do as well is hop in the interior and get one from the back seat looking forward. Just to give them a kind of idea. I don't do any more than that. And honestly, before I was only doing 1 photo. Here's the reason being. I want questions. And so I don't want to show you enough of the car that you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Cool, I know exactly what's on. No, I want you to ask me, hey, does it have this? Does it have this? Does it have this? Because those questions I can turn into a name and a number, which can then turn into an appointment, then turn into a shown appointment, then of course I turn into a delivery. But I want to put any questions out as possible. But I always do, 3 photos. From the front using that angle, from the back using that angle, and then you just pick from the back, just looking at the car. Yeah. I don't turn the car on, show any miles, none of that stuff, because again, I want those questions.
About 6.
Nope, just 3, bro. That's all I do. And that's a stretch for me, because I only do 1, 2.
But I got some easy one. What's nice?
You got some decent ones? And again, you know what I'm saying? Like for it was decent. Yeah. So again, now, I'll go out there with you after we do kind of the like talking portion of it. We'll take some photos together. But just for now, just pick one of those and throw it out there. It's just for training purposes. Mm-hmm. I just throw something on this. That's a dark. Yes, it's dark. Yeah. So, just have seen and I just pick that picture. Oh, once you pick that picture, right? You got it in there. And I hit edit in the top left corner. That's where you can throw those words and stuff in there. So right here, and boom, just type in like text me and put your phone number in. Then you can kind of move it, position it. Here. Hey, Ken. Yeah, I got your actual. I did the ad yesterday. It's just that it takes a couple of days for it to get approved. So yeah, I'm already on, bro. And share as soon as it gets approved, I'll shoot you a text and you'll probably see emails and stuff like this actually. All right, bro. Running ads, y'all, we can kill it. All right. So most of what you always do is always have like a white background in the back. You simply just throw it in, move it around, make it bigger, smaller, twist it around, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll just leave right there and hit a next one right there for me. Boom. So that's your photo. Perfect. Just put in 2000, whatever, 18, 2015 $. Then price, put on like 1500. Again, guys, the reason why I don't put the realistic price is because, again, we're a subprime automotive dealer. So price isn't. Hey, let me call you back in just 1 second. What's up? You coming? All right, I'll see you later. 200 Chestnut Drive. All right. So boom, and then our description just put your job is your credit, all credit approved. That's it. Oh, and then you put text and you put your phone number in there. You know what I'm saying? Again, guys, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm of the mindset that the simplest way is all typically the best. Another thing with the description, I know a lot of folks will put those very long descriptions, and I'm not against that. But the thing is, how many folks are going to read it? Vast majority aren't. They're going to message by the time you take to put in that very long thought out, you know what I'm saying? Basically to cover every objection that they're going to have. They're just not going to read that shit and they're still going to answer those questions. So I always put something short and sweet to save myself time. Now, if you got it to where it's just copy and paste, you can throw it in there, go for it. Okay. Boom. And then just put text me and put text me in your phone number. That's it. Now, you know what I'm saying, KT, that took me a while to explain, but realistically, bro, think about how fast that is, right?
It's still when you feel, man. I'm doing it. When you ain't doing it, it's quick.
It's quick. It's quick. That's the key thing, man. All right. And then from there, you just hit next at the very top. All right. So from here, you can post to all those groups. And real quick, I want you to, does it show the numbers on there? Like how many folks are in each group? How you doing, sir? Yep. All right.
22K market share, that's a trade of sales.
Yeah, call out the numbers, just the main, the ones with the biggest numbers that you see right there. 22K, you said?
Yeah, that's in the marketplace.
Okay, that's a marketplace. So check that one. What's next one?
Rims for sale to trade,
9,000?
9,824.
Okay, 9,000.
Definitely, gold is yard sale, what I mean.
Okay.
34K. 35.
I'm close to 34 right now. And I did like 6 more. Let's call the numbers.
Amps only is 28,000.
That's fine. Call out those if they say the numbers.
Suggested.
Yeah.
East Nashville, buy sell the trade is 68K. 68K. Buy sell the trade, man, for 53K.
53K, that's good right here. So real quick, we got 22,000, 9,000, say that's 30, that's 65. Plus this one, that's like, let's say 80,000. And this one would be like 140. Plus this one will be, let's say 200 right there. 200,000. So roughly in, from start to finish doing that, including going out there and taking a photo, that'll probably take you maybe 2-3 minutes to post that. And then you just got in front of 200,000 people. potentially. Now again, that 1% rule, right? Any given time, 1% of the market is in the 1% of the population is in like 4 years. So 1% of 200,000 is 2,000 people. How many cars you can sell to be a baller?
Ball.
Yeah,
See about 20 in me.
20.
Yeah. Be straight, that's six a month.
Boom.
Just
So really, all you need to do of those 2,000 people that are actively searching at all these groups, you know what I'm saying? All you need is 20 of them to say, yes, I want yes. That's really it. That don't seem hard at all, right? That's the magic of these groups. Because now you're on your Facebook page, and you know what I'm saying? So like I know that Tony's something like well known around here, right? Bro, you know what I'm saying? You're not expanding yourself from the folks just here to those folks in surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, Tennessee, what I don't know this area whatsoever. But you expand your influence out to all these people showing them your cars, and boom. Again, out of these 200,000, you need 2,000 people to be like, yeah, I need a car, you know what I'm saying? I want something from you. And boom, the 20 of them say yes and come in and get it. That's a hit all day. It's easy. It's simple math, right? That's the power of a marketplace, right? You know what I'm saying? If you're doing this, like you should post and basically that what you created roughly 4 or 5 times. Picture of a vehicle and post. You can get kind of creative. You know what I'm saying? Do one for each vehicle that we have out here. I take their photos from their dealership. Boom. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Out there, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I do, right? Take those photos and list them. You know what I'm saying? Because again, even though we don't have it here, we can get them if necessary if they really want it bad enough. But I'm just trying to get people's attention. All right. So that's pretty much how you post the marketplace. Very simple. All right, go ahead. Have some group. What you want to do is you want to be in a minimum of 80 groups. 80 groups. You know what I'm saying? You want to start off with the ones, of course, that got the most members in. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't neglect those ones that have like less than like 10,000 a meter, because what I found is some of these groups that have like not as many people, they have a stupid amount of engagement, but they constantly posting, folks responding and stuff. That's what you want to. You want to get into at least 80 groups. And how do you find those groups? You look up terms like buy, sell, trade. You know what I'm saying? Online swap shop. Online swap shop. Yard sale. You know what I'm saying? You just pretty much just keep looking up that stuff right there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you type in pretty much your local communities. And you add those groups, add those groups, add those groups, add those groups.
If you want to get your stuff.
Sports.
Huh?
The biggest thing you got on this car lot Ford?
Like as far as car, or you know, car, yeah.
I thought it had TV around, it didn't work, that's why it worked.
Or I got in the car.
I like Chevy, but I'm more of a Kia thing. Kia competitor.
Yeah, I've only got 4 days right now.
And those are good gas. And the only reason I bought this whole time, because it's cheap and gets good gas. Compared to that, I had a price, 49 price at some country back when used to be buy here, pay here for us, Auto Center.
Yeah.
But now Auto Center, government Auto Center, had to be past gas station.
Really?
200 miles a week in gas compared to this thing going talking like 70.
Yeah.
I mean, the one I said, I just bought that thing, it looks like crap. Give me a week or two, I'll show you what this gas one. Come in first week, 33 miles an hour,
There you go, yeah.
65 miles.
But yeah, grab those and come on back here. See if they see.
But that's basically it right there with marketplace. Super simple. It's not hard to do. Just takes consistency. We get 80 groups. Why 80 groups? Because I took and found the top guys who are performing in our company. And it's like, hey, let's look and see how many groups you're in. And the minimum, they're all in was 80 groups. And how you find it is you look up what's the local counties around. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Like within 50-mile radius of this dealership, all the counties, online sales trade, online yard sale, online swap shop. And you'll kind of figure out more as you start to look. Have those right there. And then even within the cities, you know what I'm saying, there'll be different boroughs. Like I know where I'm from, it's called Crap, right? It's not on the map anywhere, but there's about 4 or 5, Facebook groups, where folks buy and sell and trade stuff. So it's just, looking for stuff for the local groups around here. Does that make sense? Add them and find those guys. Now, does that happen? You can accept them over, like, immediately. No, sometimes it takes a little time to get into them because I know I'm an admin of a group right now, and shit, I just get to add, approving people into the group when I get to it. I'm not really on top of like that. But, you know what I'm saying, eventually get up there. And that's the key thing to it right here. These groups together again. Just within those, 5 or 6 that we did, that's 200,000 people. 200K, which is basically, by the numbers, 1% of that should be in the market for a vehicle. That's 2,000 people, which again, all you need to do is really close, 1% of those? 20 votes. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you're a rock star. So that's kind of what, if you're already doing 18, I'm saying 18 to 20 on average, I'm saying before all this stuff, bro, you add this in there, that's it. All day. You'll be up there with Byron, Steve out there in that chamber. Rock it out like that. So that's the marketplace. Here's some stuff here, and I'll probably have to show it to you once it comes up because it's just, I don't know. You won't really understand it until you actually make a post and get some folks responding to you. But Facebook allows a way for you to basically follow up with all of your people. Because again, if you're doing this, you're posting 3-4 times a day, you're going to wake up, you know what I'm saying, to 20, 30 people saying, hey, I'm interested in the car every single day. That's a lot, right? Sometimes things fall through the cracks. So Facebook has a way that you can message every single person that's reached out to you on a post at once. So instead of going through and manually having to reply, hey, did you find a car yet? Hey, did you find a car yet? I know I've got one post that's got 300 people on it. Another key thing, write this down. I never mark anything sold.
Landlord
Keep it up forever.
This one.
Never mark anything
I'll
sold.
tell you what.
But what you'll be able to do is go back to that post that has 50, 60 people in it that request information about it, and you can send a mass message out to all of them, pretty much saying, hey, whatever, some little quick message. Hey, my regional manager's in town. He's doing down payment assistance. What's your cell phone number? And so let me get you hooked up, right? Boom, mark it out. So little tips and tricks, and again, I'm not going to give that to them. That's why I'm not going over right now. Yeah, I'm not giving it to them. Yeah. They got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. But get this off here. Stream. All right. So next we're going to be covering, guys, is marketplace coming over that stuff. That's the basic stuff. We covered the Facebook profile. Now it's going to be into
twice a week.
Profile picture that's on that, it's gonna be the same profile picture. You gotta change it.
Yeah, and you honestly don't want it. Here's the key thing. Here's a couple things to remove from marketplace. Again, you know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody reaches out to you, right? Say, hey, I'm interested in the vehicle. Add them on Facebook.
What we may need to do is
Add them as your personal friend. Why? Because we're doing all the stuff we talked about the other day, right? You're posting valuable stuff. You're showing your customers and everything. Right, they may not reach out to you, right? They may not respond to you or come in to see you right then and there. But guess what? Down the line, as they see you doing all this stuff, like, you know what? I fuck with that dude. Let's go give him a shot. You know what I mean? Go try to reach out to him, right? So make sure you add every single one of those people on Facebook. Man, I'm saying that's it, bro. That's like social Facebook.
And then they get crazy. I got about, unfortunately, if I had $5 frame, I know for bad, I probably enter that. At least 3,700 of them, actually done. You feel me?
Talk to them and everything.
Met them so well, or just ran across them. They come from playing sports and just traveling like.
That's a hit, bro. And that's the key thing to it, man. I'm saying, honestly, we're gonna jump over into some what I call BBC skill sets. Basically, cool. We know how to generate traffic, right? And it's not rocket science. Again, I can go way deeper into the back end of Facebook and talk about ads, but for right now, I think that stuff right there will be sufficient to really help you blow it up and rock it out the water, right? Now the key thing is, how do we convert that traffic? We're getting messages, a lot of messages, a lot of people. How do we turn those into possibly interested folks to in showroom buyers, right? So let's talk about what are the top 10 questions you get on Facebook from those folks you meet? In regards to before they come in, what are the top 10 questions?
What I'm gonna need for a down payment?
Down payment.
Yeah. Price.
Price.
What they looking for as payments? You know what I'm saying? What they payments gonna be on the thing?
Payments. Availability. We got some kind of good one too. So realistically, bro, these are the top, like these 4 questions are gonna be the main ones that you get.
Especially the top. I think I got that more than anything.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like with us being, here's the reality. Our customers are gonna buy cars on average once every 3-4 years. We sell cars every single day. So us being professional salesmen, right? We need to be prepared, not only be prepared, but welcome these questions. These are buying questions. Here, you ask them what the down payment is. You trying to buy something? Let's go. I want that, right? Instead of what some salesmen do, they try to run away from this stuff. No, embrace it. Answer it. Hit them right between the eyes for it. Matter of fact, what I was just doing is I invite those questions. Like I'm waiting for you to hit those because I know you got it. And the second you do, I can throw you down. The rabbit hole to get you where I need to be, right? So here's the funnel, basically, right? So these are the questions here. They're going to ask you these. What I want you to do is once you use these answers I'm going to give you, I want you to then go for, well, it depends on where we're at. If we're on Facebook Messenger, right? Actually, let me just so I can teach you better. How you doing, sir? I'm gonna give you kind of the funnel for all the stuff that we're basically looking for. So you guys, you want to sit down here?
Hey, how you doing?
You probably go out and get some more stuff.
Okay, cool. If you want to go ahead.
No, I don't know anymore.
So here's the overall funnel that we're doing. So basically what we're creating is it starts with a social media post, right? Social media post is where we get the attention. That's where we get the engagement, we get the interest in what we do, whether it be on our personal profile or marketplace post, right? So from there, we're trying to drive that traffic to our inbox. We have one-on-one discussion with them. You know what I'm saying? In the inbox, we're trying to basically get create a lead, which is what? Name and number all day. You know what I'm saying? Email if you want to, but I really don't care about email person. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is the name and the number. Those are the key things. Once we got that name and number, and we're trying to get them on a phone call or start texting. Right? And text is probably going to be the most effective, but I personally, I'm a phone guy. If I get somebody on the phone, I'm pretty confident I can get them to say yes to the appointment at the time of day. We know what's more convenient for the customer is probably going to be a text. All right, but here, the whole goal is we're trying to set an appointment. And this is where most salesmen mess up. This piece right here, I don't know why, but they try to set an appointment on the inbox. Okay, cool. You set an appointment in the inbox. Guess what? How you going to follow up with them? How you going to make sure that they remind you and everything else? You going to remember the message that one person? All those people that message you on Facebook? No. But guess what? You got CRM. You know what I'm saying? When you put this name and number in, it'll shoot you a reminder like, hey, you need to, you know what I'm saying, have this appointment coming today, right? So I only mess with the appointment after I got the name and the number. Then, you know what I'm saying, that's one. So I only mess with the try to set the appointment once I've got the name and number. Then I set the appointment. Does that make sense? Like it's got to go in that order. All right. So boom, once I've got the phone number, I'm calling, texting. The whole goal is trying to set that appointment. Then of course, once they come in, and the appointment, we do best. Which is what? Sell cars.
So after the appointment, after they come in for the appointment.
Yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying, we do what we do best. Let's hand over to the manager and we rock it out and we try to sell some cars, right? So that's basically the fun. Social media posts, what's in the inbox? In the inbox, we're trying to call or text. When we call or text, we try to get them show up to the appointment. Done. It's that simple, right? So knowing that, when you get these questions, right? Whatever your response is going to be, I'm going to give you a couple of them. You have to make sure that you go for the close every single time, right? ABCs of sales, right? You know what that is? ABC, always be closing, right?
Always be closing.
Always be closing. ABCs of sales, always be closing. And what we're looking to close on here, right? Since we're on, since these questions are happening on Facebook, we're trying to basically close them on giving us their name and number, right? Okay. So I already told you the response to this one yesterday, but if someone asked us the down payment, what do we say?
We went to submit whatever you.
Hey, that's cold, there, boy. That's cold. I heard you. I heard you. I was like, boy, that's cold, there, boy. Ooh, that's cold, right? And here's the key thing that we add to that, right? We submit whatever you feel comfortable putting down, right? Then as soon as you say that, what you say? Immediately after. Don't pause, don't take a breath, nothing. You submit whatever you feel comfortable putting down. By the way, what's your cell phone? You saying boom. That's the only reason we're talking to each other right here. Because they inbox, I just want your cell phone number. So I can move on to the next thing. All right. All right. Do you have anything kind of store for that one? You say that one?
prices vary from 14 to 20.
So here's my my price thing, right? I was asking this. Make sure to write this one down. This goal. What's the works? You're looking for cash price or monthly payment options. I spelled that all wrong. There was monthly payment options. Looking for the cash price or monthly payment option? Cash price or monthly payment options? All right, y'all, this is where we end for today. So if you want to see a little more of this, inbox me, you know what I'm saying, as we go into I'm about to hit them with some I'm gonna hit you with some killers in just a second here, man. Y'all be safe, keep going, inbox me if you're interested. I see you out there, man. Appreciate you, DeJuan, appreciate you, Angelo, and of course the rest of y'all that watch as well. And for my guys on YouTube, thank you for watching. Y'all be safe.